let's go now.
バルキリー隊。
はい、どちらがいいんだ？プロメテウスだな。どちらがいいんだ？
Okay.
アームド1、ここだ。プロメ、どちらがいいんだ？
Literally asked me, am I sure? So 3, 2, 1. Da, 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 da. Let's go. At least the nicest thing is I get to skip some of the cutscenes here. This gives you access to both, but still, at the same point, the game really does expect you to actually do the other thing first. There we go. I had to put my switch dock to push him down slightly.
Delta 1よりスカルリーダーへ。緊急事態発生。衛星軌道上に未確認飛行物体多数発見。南アタリア島を目標に降下中と思われます。マクロスは第1級戦闘配置。付近の民間人を避難のため収容中です。大至急マクロス防衛任務に当たってください。
Okay.
スカルリーダー、了解。よっこども、聞い
So
て
now,
の通りだ。着任
first
パーティーは延期。
mission is all about just missile
最大
efficiency,
戦速。
like it always is.
今から3分以内に南アタリア島上空の目標ポイントに到
Backwards,
着するぞ。
forwards.
遅れたやつは状態だ。
続報。異星人と思われる敵戦闘部隊がマクロスを攻撃中。一部の敵部隊がそちらに向かって進路を変更しました。注意して。
そっだね。各機3回。迎撃しつつ南アタリア島へ急行しろ。敵を確実に仕留めていけ。
Let's go now. Okay, there we go for that one there. Now I just gotta get to the target point. Yep, mission update, get to the target point so I can actually get to Macross City. Again, missile efficiency for the beginning parts. And it's one of the only times where it changes the camera angle automatically on that one. Adds a little bit of the cinematic feel, but welcome to Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. The only times you'll actually see me do some things, especially with the transforming, you know, Vertex last Valkyrie. Okay, let's go.
収容を完了するまでマクロスは動けません。周囲の敵部隊はバルキリー隊で全て撃破してください。
Okay. Trick here is to legitimately it's a combination of
南アタリア島上空に高エネルギー反応を確認。
direct targeting
からの敵砲撃と思われます。高エネルギー反応接近。
and otherwise to just okay, there we go for that one there.
高エネルギー反応を再び検知。敵砲撃第2波来ます。
There we go for that one there. Combination, because when they give you the ability to actually do stuff with the
敵砲撃第3波来ます。
Battleoid for having Here's the first boss setup. Switch to heavier missiles. Let's go for those there. Okay. There we go. It took a hit, but it should be close to an S rank. Nice. So let's go. And nice S rank. Knew that was going to be there. The reason I don't have my memory card in there is because Massacre text is, you know, like triangle X, or basically you don't want to mash with all the face buttons, and if you hit circle or triangle, you will accidentally hit yes to save, and accidentally saving is basically a dead run. Unless it's the late parts in the game, but still. Defending the SDF one.
聞いての通りだ。よっこども、抜かるなよ。
So what I'm gonna do is use Guardian, however it's pronounced in the Japanese, to just use this one. So I've got to take it, survive the entire mission that saves the ship. This is essentially an auto-scroller. There we go for that one there. Let's see here. Yep, I want to just use that there. Want to do some quick missiles here and there. Want to do that there. Again, gotta make sure I keep the SDF-1 alive. Using my auto cameras off is because honestly having it on will automatically trigger a cutscene and camera change if I am using it, launching a whole volley of missiles. So that'll be there. Yep. Explosions. Gotta use what I can do. Takes 2 sets of missiles for the fighter pods. So just using that one there and a combination of them. It's all about missile efficiency right now. And I'll use both of my abilities to fire, since they give you the ability to actually shoot down with both attacks when you're in Battleoid this time. Or, yeah. Okay, you there, you there.
ミサイル発射の際は注意しないとマクロスにも被害を与えます。気をつけなさい。
Don't use as much of the guns, because honestly,
マクロス損壊率 60%。
with the way the actual game works on that one, you're not really incentivized to use
スカル7
it. And Macross is at that one's transformed. So that'll be the end of that mission. A, not the best, not the worst. Get the 1J, nice. See, that's the other reason why, because triangle is literally one of the best buttons to skip through text, but it also brings up stuff, so it's just faster to not have your memory card in there. Because, well, it's actually saves more time. Let's go.
さあ来いエイリアンども。アポロ正体が相手になるぜ。
The reason why I'm just starting here is because honestly,
戦場で冷静さを欠いたらやられるだけだ。
what I'm hoping to do is just basically weaken all of them, make it as many of them as I can. Which is fast enough on that one.
フォッカー少佐の指示をちゃんと聞いていませんでしたね。
And considering that this mission requires me going inside the SDF-1,
加速しながらミサイルで迎撃です。
okay, come on. Yep. Okay, come on, you. Okay, let's go. Use a combination of that to tail out enemy faster. If I've got to use my guns, it's just faster to do that there because I can actually use a combination of multiple hit stuff.
よしその調子だ。残りの敵も一気に殲滅するぞ。
Getting tagged here, that's not a good thing. I'll do that there, that there. That there. That there. Wants that there. Luckily this is not 100%, because that actually requires S ranks. You want to do that there. Don't care, I get a refill. Don't care. It's gonna be a bad grade, but I don't care.
どうやら片付いたようだな。
I'm just going through this so I can actually get through it all. Going into the ship now. Okay, so let's see here. Yep. Any of the inside the ship missions, I can't use missiles, so what I've got to do is straight off the bat just use a combination of things. But I mashed through that. Luckily, mission time does only counts in mission time, so that's nice. Let's go you. Come on now. Okay, let's go. Yeah, damage is going to prevent you from getting a higher grade. Higher rank on that one. And this is why it's just essentially faster for me to just use Battle Wave here. You there. Yep. Using both forms of the gun. It actually helps deal selection damage faster. And that's everything there. Let's go. There we go. B, yep. Skip the load screen, which is what I need to do. Gotta pilot the, essentially the cat's eye from Battle Cry. This is one of the first pieces of interesting tech where missile efficiency and just the fact of missile explosions are coming into use. So we'll fly towards the target. Fly, 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 fly. Enemies will spawn behind us. What we want to do is get far away from them. Use the fact that we can quickly turn around. Use those. I was hoping for a better pattern on that one, but you take what you can get. So I need to save the missiles for the boss of the stage. But since you really cannot get an S rank with this, or if you can, I have no clue how. But no, what we want to do is use the fact of multiple lock-on missiles to shave some time off. Yeah, 16 on that one. And that'll cover both of those. 16 missiles isn't a lot for the boss, but considering that it's better than nothing, it really is better than nothing. Let's go. So we gotta fly to the next target here. And the transformations are fun. We'll have 2 more spots to stop at. Well, we'll have this one, and then we'll have one left. And that one, and then we'll have to face the Cyclone. So right now, I forget what's going on in the stories. I've never seen the movie. I know if this was the show, I could tell you that one. But I've gotta rewatch the show again. But anyway, you'll see me boosting through here. Getting a bit further away from the boss. I'll shoot some missiles at it. I'll take some missiles at it again. Launching those there. I've got to try to use as much missile support as I can. Do that there. Gotta try to keep firing at it. Just keep at it. Up close and personal. Keep it up in that one. So I've got to just take it out. Because you cannot fire with this thing while in fighter mode. I've got to keep swapping back and forth. The first examples of actually going for and straight up with using the fact that I can target. Come on now. There we go. You really cannot get an S this mission during story mode. Let's go. Next, we're inside a ship. Enemy ship on that one. Yeah, be not the best, not the worst. We'll unlock that. We'll do that. Do that. So we're going to go through and do the inside of the ship. This both has to be done in a single segment. The first thing I'll do is immediately swap to fighter. It's a pain to do this stage optimally because you have to get to a certain location. Ideally, you want to use Battleoid, use Guardian, except in the spots where it's possible to actually go through and get a straight line for a fighter. Because honestly, it's a pain to fly in this one. I've got to line up some of it perfect. And try to not go as fast as needed. Well, the nicest thing is I get to handle the super a lot more. Basically, you find out it's not sort of a trap, but the system, does start it up again for the enemy area. So we now got to get our asses out of here. So you'll see me have to just fly out as fast as I can, using a combination of just targeting to essentially get through the enemies as fast as possible, dodging attacks. That was not clean. Again, combination of both fire options, so I can actually dish out more damage. Okay. Oops, got turned around. Could use missiles here, but the problem is generally aiming them becomes a pain. And that's the thing on that one. So having to know when and how to swap between them is a thing. And because of the number of enemies here, come on now. This is faster to do this. Let's go, because I've got to get through all these. As long as I can line up my straight lines, you can actually save some time. Come on, you. Not the cleanest, but I'll take it. There we go. Said not the cleanest. Still an A. The only way to truly get... You can get an S faster on the mission. It's just... You have to move a lot faster. Not take as much damage, or just kill all the enemies faster. Okay. We're on Mars. We gotta end using one of the, essentially the heavy armored, version of the Battloid. This. Since we can't transform. And this is where we'll actually start using enemy explosions. This is one of those times where we want to abuse the fact that enemies explode. And use that because we got to put SDF1 and being able to actually basically use the fact of destroying enemy explosions. And as I said, want to use those as a way to actually take them out faster. Come on, you. Come on now. There we go. I believe we get an actual refill on that one, stage-wise. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah. Took me a second to double check, that I was on this one. My splits, okay. Let's switch them out and go.
敵機12時方向より高速接近。アポロ小隊は迎撃してください。
クソったれや。返り討ちだ。
敵の攻撃です。外しましたが、かなりの高エネルギーを感知。強力な砲撃です。アポロ小隊、敵に砲撃のチャンスを与えないで。
Come on now.
敵地上部隊増援。マクロスを狙っている模様。
Let's go. So gotta protect the SDF one. Let's go for that one there. Let's do you.
マクロス被弾、強力な攻撃です。
Let's go with you.
今はアポロ小隊が頼りなんだよ。機体損傷。
Okay. Gotta defeat all the enemies, so let's go. Let's go you there. Let's go you.
マクロス被弾、強力な攻撃です。
ダメージ。
Okay, come on now. Okay, let's see who's left.
ターゲット撃墜。敵増援。
Come on now.
機体損傷。キルターゲット撃墜。
Let's go you both. Let's go you. Gotta legitimately do that one there.
キルターゲット撃墜。
Let's go you all. Come on now. Full Missile Volley does a lot more damage than one-offs, but one-offs are still faster sometimes. So let's go. Come on.
ダメージ。
There we go. That should be mission.
敵機殲滅を
Not the
確認。
cleanest, but still.
アポロリーダー、お疲れ様。
マクロス、浮上します。
Okay. There we go. Too much damage, but an A, I'll take it. 1S, yep.
ロイのコレクションの中にあった S 型のカード。
Two bosses back to back. This mission's a pain. I've got to defend Macross City in a sense.
敵機補正。
But there are some tricks to this one. Like immediately switching to Guardian. I just gotta make sure I don't take as much damage as I can. So I'm gonna need all of my endgame weapons and heavier missiles for the second boss. There we go for those. Okay, let's go. Please tell me I can get them all. Let's go for you. There we go. I can only use some missiles on the next boss, but it's faster than what I can do. Especially since I've got to make sure I don't take a lot of damage. One now. Let's go, you. Gotta concentrate on this one. Let's go, you. Come on now. Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on. Gotcha. I'll get the refill. I won't get an S because I'm wasting missiles on that one. But I have enough missiles plus the refill on health. Means I should have enough to actually beat through this boss on that one by using a combination of both. Which is what I need to be able to do. So let's go. First things first, immediately transform. Get rid of all you quickly. Come on now. Quickly pass through them all. Come on now. Let's go. Please, I'm gonna need these missiles. There we go. I'm gonna have to literally get high up there, because I'm gonna need to be high enough so I can hover littlest bit to take them
敵艦
out.
の主砲発射口を攻撃して発射を阻止してください。
I cannot go low on that one. I need to actually be high. Got it. That is actually a lot harder than it seems. Because you have to either have a lot of health to tank the damage or be precise. There we go. The strife. See, I'll take it though. I'll take it though. I don't care. I'll take it. So let's go. And the reason the credit split is there is so that way I can actually just know what to do on that one.
アポロ小隊は担当エリア周辺の敵戦力の排除に当たってください。アポロリーダー、ご武運を。
So we've got to defend the Earth again.
和平交渉はどうなったんだい。奴らは民名の歌を。
It's actually easier to do this to get rid of the enemies because I need to actually beat a certain number before I can actually spawn the enemies that I need to kill, so. So doing this actually is somewhat faster. Because it's actually more efficient to do that. Because doing that is sort of what you need to do. Because those actually take them out faster. So need to do that there. Ah, good. Okay, let's go. Gotta dodge missiles. Come on now. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Gotta save the last shots with the really hard enemies to get rid of. That should be just about them all. And this is position for me for the ending enemy battle stuff. I'm gonna be off my iPad because honestly, if the game's gonna give you interesting music, then you're gonna use it. Ed, please give me a decent final boss. You know, it's the gotta defend the stuff. I get a refill, and I can finally use one of the best weapons of the game, and mega missiles. No. Okay. Let's go. Let's go with that one. Both should blow up a lot of enemies there. It only takes me a handful. Get rid of the main target, which is a giant enemy ship. Yep. Okay. Now that I've got the target to appear. Let's go, come on. Come on now. Come on, that's one. I gotta takes 2 hits to get rid of it. That should be the second hit. So let's go. That should blow it up. Yep, purple's no longer there. Ah, getting caught in my own explosion is not good. So no way in hell I can get an S, but you take what you can get on this one. Because the epic, come on, pull out! I don't mean it like that, but still. Pull back, still. Yeah, no way I'm happy for an S, but I'm taking the mission. So we've weakened the enemy forces. It's hard to tell on that one. Mainly because of how the game is. That one in Japanese, but let's see, global, so it's global, literally, I have no clue. It's global or global. Either way. Centrati, basically on that one. You know, Earth basically had something land, basically ending a global war. Yada yada yada. It's hard to explain when you're actually able to skip every cutscene. But it is what it is. Ah, nice. Nice. Either way. What's funny, the final boss in this is hysterical and annoying. So, you figured the final boss would be a giant epic space battle. No. If you haven't seen the final boss, just watch. Just watch. This is a good example of a game making you have to use its worst mechanic. You have to fight in Battleoid mode, in Guardian mode, inside an actual limited area. It is not pretty. Of course, in character basically, you know, gets a message from the girl like, come back, you know, all the other stuff, but still. The reason I'm doing this one first is because honestly, is this boss? Yeah. Considering the transform buttons are these, and the D-pad is different camera angles. It's like that, or would you rather have it be square and triangle? those are the other two actual options you got for it. It's not bad, but it's just like, it's like the give me my D-pad. Give me my D-pad. However, the Strife, actually the Strike is insane because you get like an insane one-shot weapon, which is good. Oh, and you only have one thing that can actually auto-target, and that's in Battloid mode. Crap. And I've already lost the final battle. Yeah, I've already screwed up the final boss fight. Luckily, there is a checkpoint. Yeah. Yeah, and the amount of missiles is ungodly hard. You have no decoys, and the only thing that can actually shoot down missiles is in Battloid. So you either have to dodge them or take the damage. As I said, I knew I was going to get... I'm losing this one attempt, but I'm going to try for it. Because... I said, I'm just taking the death here. I'm just taking the death here. Luckily, I've got an actual... Luckily, they give you a restart point. Thank you. You do get some interesting tech with it, though, but... This is me legitimately just... Come on. Come on now. Got him! Yes! Because of both ones, you know, nicest thing is it's in-game time is what I eventually decided on for the actual missions, because the in-game timer is very good. I mean, it even counts for a death. So that's the thing, it will actually add in the exact time, plus taking the death time into consideration. So I will know my time plus my death, so I don't have to go back on that one. So it works really well. And you saw how the final boss is. It's annoying. I mean, I love the options that it gives you for all 3 modes. I love it. Give me my D-pad so I can actually use it for some other classic stuff. Because the other thing is going from Battleoid to Fighter, you have to hit both of these. You know, from Fighter, you know, the button that will transform you to Fighter, you can hold it in for that stuff, but hit and miss there, because Andross's fight is not as bad. Trust me on that one, but it's still a good battle. But I do like the final battle for the Prometheus part, because it's a bit easier, but it's it literally has that take bursting point and make it more epic. That is legitimately the final battle in the Prometheus version. Prometheus route. Plus Mega Missiles are busted. I wish I had them in Battlecry, but then at the same time, you sort of don't need them. Let's see, it'll take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get there, but at the same point, yeah, it's legitimately like, it's like instead of in Battlecry where your back is, you know, where you're in the front part of the fleet, no, you're shoved in right in the middle of this Entrati actual fleet, so it's everywhere. It's one of those things that just like, it's a good actual stage. It's a good sense of just like how, you know, epic the game can be. Also, it's based off the TV show. So let's see here. B overall. No, I'm not saving.